is better when we get high, when we find a place to stay, where we waste the day away. Sit around and chit chat, tell me that you feel that way. You know I can't wait, there's a weight on my shoulder. I won't believe when it's over. Feel like I've been sinking, always overthinking, buried too deep today. There's been a change in you. I can't believe it's true. But we used to have such nice long chats, and now I'm so lucky if you just talk back. Won't you come along and look my way? But goddamn, I'm dreading how long you'll stay with me. Won't you let me explain? I want you to take away my pain. There's a million different ways. Just give me the time of day, and you can manage to clean up all the damage. We can do it all today. You won't show me a sign, so baby, cut another line. 'Cause we used to have such nice long chats, and now I'm so lucky if you just talk back. Won't you come along and look my way? But God, now I'm dreading how long you'll stay with me. Won't you let me explain? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, I found you in my time of need. It's not getting any better, so it's time to leave. Yeah, I know that I said all of this before, but I don't wanna see your face right here no more, no There's been a change in me, and God, I wanna believe that we used to have such nice long chats, and now I'm so lucky if you just talk back. Won't you come along and look my way? But God, now I'm dreading how long you'll stay with me. Won't you leave me alone?
Hello, 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 hello. Good start, right? Lines and Laces, that was with Better. I love this new version. I think it's a new version because recently, oh, there's lyrics. Recently, just mentioning, if you're an indie artist out there and you are not adding lyrics to these things through your distributor, you need to be doing that because this is next level cool. I mean, like, as the song is playing, it's literally popping the lyrics up. How fun is that? I really like that. I happen to know the song, so I wasn't really focused on the screen, and I was kind of doing the dashboard thing right now. But yeah, I like the lyrics. This is neat. You guys got to do. Oh, I can zoom in on the lyrics. Oh, this is gonna be fun today. Let's see who has lyrics and who doesn't. Anyway, Lines and Laces, great band. I really like them. Better. Cool song, right? I don't know. It sticks in my head. It's got a really unusual chorus that's pretty simple, but it just sticks in my head, and I really enjoy the song. So I thought you guys might like to hear it as we started out. Hello, hello. How are you guys? I hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good Tuesday, if that's possible. Yeah, it is. I have so much to talk to you about. I mean, literally, I have stuff to talk to you about with fully immersive music experiences. I have things to talk about with Danielle Eek and Spotify. I have things about all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's like a new app that's coming out that they're raising seed fund for. There are also some really interesting conversations that I had just recently about the 2 essential things every artist must do in order to be successful. So if you guys want to hear those nifty things, then you're going to want to hang out, because I'm going to do some daily jacks on the live streams. Yeah, that's right. And so far, I have to say, we've only deleted 1 live stream or 2 live streams so far. So not bad. I mean, usually, like, you know, these live streams, you never know what's going to happen with Content ID. Today, I got some bad news about one of the tracks. The distributor was just like blocking it, and it ended up blocking the whole video, but it's a live stream, so we just deleted it. Hopefully we can keep many of them up for you guys. You guys are watching them and sharing them, and I really appreciate that. That's very cool. I do pop up the daily jacks up there, so those are content that will not be deleted, so be sure to go and check those out. If you don't catch a live stream, you can always go and get the daily jacks right there. Yeah, and then as I get through the Content ID on some of these singles, if I see that it's not getting blocked, I'll add it back into another live stream in hopes that we will have some live streams to get to stick around for a little while in order for us to promote them. But, you know, it is what it is. It's probably going to be, you know, a little bit of trial and error as we move through. The big point, though, is that they do stay up for at least like 15 to 30 days on live streams, and then we can always create, you know, a compilation of all the ones that we really want to stay on YouTube, and then we can promote those. So moving forward, anyway, let's go and listen to some more music. I see Swatz is here, so guess what? Let's play 808 for him, because he's here. He showed up, and we love Swatz.
I came here alone. I gave you my all. I answered the call, and now there's something I know. It's you that I chose. I'm ready to go. Can we get it started? Only got a minute. Girl, you got the taste that I wanted. Turn up the bass, then I'm on it. Hurry, can we get it started? Now we only got a minute. Baby, you ride the bass that I'm knocking. 808, take away my conscience. I'm gone. 808, take away my conscience. I'm gone. Look how she coordinate. If you lame, you better innovate. If you around and freedom you found, mess with the sound. If you ain't down, hit the interstate. I'm feeling like I hit the lottery. From the beginning, I'm winning, man, it's a part of me. It's like the universe found out, I'm like the root of astounding. The way they moving around me, they call me Tyler, man. Can I get it, let me go far. Hop in the whip, it is so far. 7 digits and a good morning. Then I'm gone, we'll make a quick hit of the best bar. She listen, take all the bass that I'm giving. Here for the trouble, enjoy the fantasy. Get lost in my world. Can we get it started? Only got a minute. Girl, you got the taste that I wanted. Turn up the bass, then I'm on it. Hurry, can we get it started? Now we only got a minute. Baby, you ride the bass that I'm knocking. 808.
Oh, I just can't help it. Every time I listen to that single, it's just good. It's powerful. It's really, really good. I like his music. Swatz has done an amazing thing with his music. He's, you know, he's juggling. He's balancing a lot of personal life, a lot of personal growth, and he's changed a lot in this last year. And I mean, the quality is just amazing, and it just keeps bringing it, you know. So I actually look forward to it. Every time I see something new, I'm always like, ooh, let me go listen, and I'm always delighted. Very, very happy. So thanks for bringing us that 808 by Swatz. All right, coming up next, I have a new one that just got submitted through our submission page. So this is avaliveradio.info/airplay. That's avaliveradio.info/airplay. Hell of a Mind is the name of the band, and the single I'm going to play for you is called I'm an Animal. Are you ready for this? Yeah, I am so ready for this. Let's listen.
Yeah, I'm killing time, reaching her line. I'm sure the best of me is the best you had. Can't find a new route, my voice lost in a drone. Sometimes I want to travel back in time. When I'm feeling down, she's every star I fall. I am lost. I am an animal. Can't go wrong. I am an animal. I am an living all I cause I'd work gets you done. I tried my best today and falling again. When I'm feeling down, she's every star I fall. I am lost. I am an animal. Can't go wrong. I am an animal. I am an
Gotta add that one. I mean, I think we should add that one to our rock playlist because it's got really good energy. And yeah, I see the Black Sabbath sound you're talking about. Some talented musicians on that one too, I think. I have never heard of this band before. It's Hell of a Mind. I'm an Animal is the name of the single. Do me think of rock and roll racing. Hell of a Mind is the project of singer-songwriter Javi Patone with his band, and Hell of a Mind, I like the name of the band, talks about mental health problems as well as other social issues. Their debut EP entitled The Exceptional Force is about resilience and facing adverse situations with energy. You can find them over there on Instagram, SoundCloud as well. I got them off of Spotify. They're on our The 100 weekly playlist, which is what I'm gathering for you guys right now. And I'm actually going to put them over on another playlist because they'll probably at some point get bumped off of here. So let's put them over, I would say, the rock band playlist. I like it. I like the energy. It's really good. I think that there's a lot of stations that I know of that would like to listen to them and be interested in them. It's amazing how so many of these artists, they never get discovered, literally, but here they are. They're they submitted, and see, dreams can come true. You can end up on our hit list here. Working our way through. The next one is by Charlie Diamond, and it's called The Mass Marauder. Okay, let's listen.
Every town got a Union Station, train track running through the outside of their hills. Every brain got electric pulses going from the back of your skull to the front of your eyelids. But my heartstrings, they are put on hold. My invitation's lost, I am told. Queen of the party has sold the banquet for her own pot of gold. And I'm a mass marauder for the soul, making my way through the East Village, just trying to find a place to play, I'm told. Coming back from a Catskill stint with a pilot scarf and a big old leather coat. It'd be nice to play a show for the green-eyed girl at the window, next to the old furnace that still runs off of coal. And I'm a mass marauder for the soul, heading down south to an artsy town on the border of New York. Don't you know? Trying to find a group of people looking for something new for the ears to uphold. I found a cobblestone street where people like this, they do meet. They sat in a circle and all at once said, "Ah, give us a show." Well, I'm a mass marauder for the soul. Woke up in the middle of the week in Burlington, Vermont, and oh, it was cold. Had a distant relative working for the DA of the state. I went to her home. Well, the DA was at the door. He poured a glass and then had some more. Tell me about your travels. What's it like to be in a show? Well, I'm a mass marauder for the soul. in Boston Harbor, just outside the city. Oh! With a group of philosophers and professors discussing a book that one of them had sold. Well, they looked at my raggedy clothes, proclaimed that I looked like a ghost. One of them said, you must have lived, you must have been around. What's your experience? What do you know? Well, I'm a mass marauder for the soul.
Yeah, that has Bob Dylan written all over it. I mean, it's really cool. I'm surprised. I really am. I did not know that I was going to kind of like that so much. You know what I mean? Like it brings you right down from where we were before, but he's got a great voice. It's really warm. I like the song. He's got a good sound. He's like playing multiple instruments. I mean, how can we not love that? We got to put it on the songwriter chart. I know that. So we're going to add it to the songwriters, like say top 50 indie music songwriters. So this is written by Charlie Diamond, the Masked Marauder. I like it. It's really good. Was on the road in the Catskills, driving from town to town, he says, staying with people he met and sleeping in the back of his pickup under the stars. Wow, way to dedicate, huh? Always a dreamer and adventurer, the song reflects his travels and experiences. The project came out on the 21st. Did it really just launch like yesterday? He said, Charlie Diamond has wrestled an alligator, fought a tornado, and driven a tank. Interesting. interesting history. He's somewhat of a traveling troubadour, dreamer of a folk singer-songwriter, just put out a studio album and has been playing all over New England promoting it, from Vermont to Maine. So well done. I like the song a lot. I definitely think that some people would ask about that song, you know what I mean? And certainly inspire some people to write songs in that vein, for sure. You know what I mean? Because it's good. And it brings back old memories that I like. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. All right, let's head on over to Jack's Daily before we go on with another one, because I've got some music news for you guys. So let's go and check out what I got for you. All right, so here's one of the stories that I thought was interesting because it has to do with technology meets music. And I think that it's really important that we address technology meets music on Jack's Daily all the time. Because as you know, if you're an indie artist today or trying to do anything out there today, you met me on social media. So you have to keep going with social media. You always have to be learning, growing, and studying up. So Amazon announced a fully immersive music special based on The Weeknd's Dawn FM. Now, the officially set to debut a fully immersive special based on the album, but it comes out in a few days. So February 26th, this is actually happening. The Seattle headquartered e-commerce giant, Amazon, yes, we all know them, which was just recently removed from the U.S. government's list of notorious counterfeiting and piracy platforms, unveiled the details of the theatrical performance event today. According to the corresponding I'm not able to talk today. It has been one of those really high meeting days and I think I'm worn out. According to the corresponding announcement message, The Weeknd X, the Dawn FM experience, is inspired by the namesake album Dawn FM and will expand the weekend's 16-track effort into a mesmerizing visual experience. Now, have I got your attention? I do. I want to know what the visual experience is going to be. How mesmerizing is it, and what makes it mesmerizing? So you know we got to watch it, right? After dropping Dawn FM in early January, the Vocal Grammys critic developed the biggest following of an artist on Spotify. Now, if you hadn't heard about The Weeknd, he was kind of snubbed. He always really gets snubbed at these award shows. Literally has a staggering 86.34 million monthly listeners to his credit weeks later after being snubbed for the Grammys and everything else. The figure has since dropped to 81 million. Still enough to elevate the Save Your Tears singer-songwriter above second rank. Guess who's first? Well, actually, now he's first. But guess who was first? Can you guess who it is? See if you can guess it, and I will come back to it and let you know who it was. But Amazon is evidently attempting to attract some of Weeknd's many fans to its suite of services. Probably Amazon Prime, I would say, right? And Prime Video, which I subscribe to, and I actually love it. I actually watched, in the last week, I've watched like 4 amazing movies on Amazon Prime. So I have to say, I find probably more movies I like on Amazon Prime than I do on Netflix, but I subscribe to both for sure. How can I not? Does anybody have Apple TV? I never got Apple TV, and I'm just wondering if it's worth getting anymore. Who knows? The Weeknd. Yeah, so this is going to be really fun, and I can't wait to see it. Amazon intends to launch an exclusive merch capsule celebrating the special, so you can get some merchandise starting at 12 p.m. Pacific Mountain Time on Friday via its artist merchandise shop. I'd like to see what the merchandise looks like and see if there's any like maybe Apple integrated things. I noticed that on Amazon they're selling the new version of the Apple Watch, which I am looking at desperately right now for technology upgrades, and then they're selling a lot of Apple products. So, and I feel like I never really saw them sell as many new Apple products, but they seem to have like a whole exciting section there, just kind of letting you know. In any case, yeah, I can't wait to see this. Immersive experiences are sometimes disappointing and sometimes incredibly good, you know, but I'm interested because I want to see how creative the immersive experiences actually turn out to be. I think it's really interesting to watch what people come up with, especially at his level. I mean, if you think about him and Amazon coming together to do an immersive experience and they really want to like get on the radar, it's got to be groundbreaking, right? So we're going to be looking at this immersive experience not just like it's could disappoint us. Our expectations are going to be high here because we're going to be looking at it like this has got to be a groundbreaking, no holds bar, you know, any money goes experience to kick off. Otherwise, you know, Amazon just doesn't do stuff that's like lesser, right? And neither does The Weeknd because he's got a lot to prove. So I'm really interested to see this. So no matter what it takes, I'm going to see this immersive experience for sure. So those of you who didn't know who was number 1 in monthly streams and is now number 2 is Justin Bieber. I mean, you wouldn't guess, right? Like, but he's got some pretty cool songs. Like, I Get My Peaches? Is it Peaches? In Georgia? I don't know. That song sticks in my head all the time. I really like it. I'm probably making up a new version of the song because I tend to do that. You got to watch me. But in any case, you guys will rein me back in. All right, let's go back to play a little Mike Friend for you because I have a new favorite song of his as of yesterday's show. We got to play this one again because it's so good. Where You Been? Yeah, it's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Tell me where you been. You kind of price that you pay. You were living in your fantasies, got you faded as your blue jeans. Now you got nowhere to go, man. I hate to say it, but I told you so. Tell me now where you been. It must have been one hell of a ride. Did you give it all you got? Did you take your best shot? Are you satisfied? Did you come back to raise the dead? We can reinvent your legacy. We can put you back together again. It won't take long. Get you back on your feet. What you gotta tell me where you been? Where you been? Where you been, man? Tell me now. Where you been? Tell me now where you been. What kind of hell did you raise? Were you breaking hearts or breaking bones or taking all of the blame? Tell me where you been. I wanna know how you survived. You put up any kind of fight, man. I'd rather see you made it alive. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Tell me now. Where you been? Tell me now where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Tell me now where you been? I gotta know where you been. Come on, tell me now where you been. I gotta know where you been. Where you been? Where you been? Tell me now where you been. Tell me now where you been. Tell me where you been.
Kind of like that, Anne, right? Oh, yeah. It's so good. I know. His whole album is good. You guys got to go over and check out Mike Friend on Spotify. Go and save the album. You'll love it. I love all the songs. There's so many good ones. I was listening to it. The album's called 2020, and he has a music video coming out. That's why I wanted to mention it to you guys. New music video coming out. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. Are you excited? Actually, it's linked up in yesterday's show, so I will put it in the description box in just a second so that you guys can save it and go to his YouTube channel. And as you're listening to this, yes, go and save it on YouTube so that you won't miss the launch. It's gonna be fun to watch. All right, got another Jack's Daily music news for you over here. Let's slide on over. So this is something I've been following for a long time, and the reason why is because on YouTube, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a big lo-fi trend. And that rolled into a listen all night, put it on your television and fall asleep to really relaxing music during a live stream of which people will sit there and chat with you all night long if you want. So like this is really cool because it not only goes to Generation Z, but it also goes to a lot of other generations that do this. Now there are, I don't even know how many, I haven't counted them, but there are a lot of YouTube channels that have developed back in, I would say, at least 4 or 5, maybe 6 years ago, started doing this, and it's a live stream of relaxing, kind of chill music. Some of them actually have like an apartment that's kind of animated and it's got rain, you know, kind of like if you were in Florida in like a fancy condo and it was like on your TV. So even no matter where you are, you basically can dream about being somewhere else. And it's kind of part of this escapism that's happening. So anyway, moving forward on that, flash to 2022, music therapy app Spoke raised $1.5 million in a round led by AVA Ventures. Now what this is Spoke is the latest startup looking to put music to use in a mindfulness service with an app that claims to retune your mind. And I actually have an artist that's working on this kind of thing. His name is Nordlid. And he does a lot of retune your mind type of things. In fact, we're going to do a whole segment of just chill, retune your mind to some really nice like backgrounds and things that you can just chill out, and you can put it on your TV and literally let it play all night long, and it will just play like a couple of hours of really amazing chill music, get you in that mood and just let you reset, you know. And then you can just put it on whenever you want to as background noise in your work, when you're studying, when you're just listening, when you're working. And so we're going to do an episode like that featuring his music for sure, and some of the other ones that I found. I actually have a hidden playlist just for all of these. But it is a trend that has been going on. It's not new. It has been going on YouTube for quite some time. And if you just put like chill music live stream, then you're going to get a set of all of these that I'm talking about that have millions of people watching them, and they're so cool, and they really do change the space you're in and the environment you're in at the time. So it's worth looking into it. So in any case, this is an app that might come about. The Spokes app offers a mixture of lo-fi beats, ambient sounds, and proven mindfulness techniques. I wonder if those are going to be like guided, if they're going to have guidance, because some of the things that I see online actually have guidance, so you never know. The funding explains that the company is working with more than 25 artists to provide the music for the app as it gets out of beta. And that is the targeting for the younger Generation Z. Now, I don't even know that Generation Z is considered like a young generation anymore because there's so many other generations right now. But users that establish mindfulness apps like Calm and Headspace with the CEO, Ariana Alexander, suggested are used largely by women ages over 25. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Like, I haven't really paid attention to the chats on YouTube to see if there's a lot of females or if there's a lot of people from a certain country in the chats. That I have not run demographics on, but I should, because I can easily pull it up through my Chrome browser and see who's actually listening to these streams. That would be interesting to know. In any case, I know they know their business, and they certainly have done the due diligence on it and done their homework. So there's no doubt that if they say that women aged of 25 or over are the key listeners to this, then it probably is true, and they probably know what they're doing. I know, right? I mean, I don't know. As a man, you guys tell me, as grown men, what would you listen to at night if you wanted to fall asleep and you needed background noise? Would it be actually rock and roll, or would it be something that was like this? I mean, and do you ever do that? Or do you just like put the TV on and just hope that it turns off on its own as you fall asleep? Something like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm dying to know what you think of it. And we'll see if this actually comes to fruition. In any case, YouTube is full of these type of things. I don't know that I need an app for that. But again, there's an app for everything, right? Like on the iPhone, you can literally get an app that will talk you down, down off a ledge when it's just become too bad, just too bad. I don't know. Yeah, there are apps that do that. All right, going back to some music here at AVA Live Radio. That's another Jack's Daily. All right, so next we have Jake Hayes with Dumb Shit. Yeah. I got a new
I don't wanna wake up. I feel more alive in my dreams. I'm over all the stereotypes, yeah, telling me what I can be. But I feel like an old timer, watching my life like it's passing me by. Losing my speed like I'm running in water. I can't seem to feel the ground. I worry about the dumb shit like that. I'm stressing that I'm fucking it up. Trying to exist is so hard sometimes. I worry about the dumb shit like that. I'm stressing that I'm fucking it up. Trying to exist is so hard sometimes. Life is like your makeup. Hide what you don't wanna see. I'm scrolling through the fake ass feeds, yeah. Make it out to more than it seems. Well, I'm missing like the old times, playing with toys like we would in the 90s. Nothing comes close to our little black mirrors. I can't seem to put it down. I worry about the dumb shit like that. I'm stressing that I'm fucking it up. Trying to exist is so hard sometimes. I worry about the dumb shit like that. I'm stressing that I'm fucking it up. Trying to exist is so hard sometimes. I worry about the dumb shit like that. I'm stressing that I'm fucking it up. Trying to exist is so hard sometimes. I worry about the dumb shit like that. I'm stressing that I'm fucking it up. Trying to exist is so hard sometimes. I wake up.
I like that. I like it. It's catchy. It's good. He's got good lyrics. It's, it's kind of got like that cool pop sound, right? A little bit of dream pop, I would say. That was Jake Hayes with Dumb Shit. I like it. I do. I like that. I'm going to put that on another one of our lists. I'm just trying to think of where I want to put it because it's kind of got like a really, really neat vibe that is... It almost has like a poppy vibe. I don't know. Let's throw it in there. Let's throw it in that playlist over there. Why not? I'm feeling the music right now. Feeling it good. All right. Strange Kind of Love by the Love Lines. I think this is this a dream pop? I'm not sure. I feel like I listened to it not too long ago. Let's hear it. Strange Kind of Love by the Love Line. Like this one could be one for those channels that are just chill. I mean, I would totally play that, you know. Actually, let's put it on the chill music playlist because I love that playlist. I literally just sit and hang out. I have dogs in here. Can you hear them? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. We should try and get them up here on the next song. I have some treats, so maybe they'll come up and say hi. We'll see. We'll see if I can get him to do that. All right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, I really like that. It's really cool. This actually, that's got like a really good cover too. That was the Love Lines with Strange Kind of Love. Next up, Cabell and Schmidt's got a brand new one I just got today. I just listened to it, and actually the cover art's really cool. It's called A New Day, playing right now.
It's a new day with changes for you, but you're sleeping, knowing the truth only happens as you greet the morning. Live today like any other day. It'll be okay. Luck will come your way. A new day. The morning holds promise and hope for the future. Our wisdom will be so much deeper. Live today like any other day. It'll be okay. Luck will come your way. Live today like any other day. It'll be okay. like any other day. It'll be okay. Luck will come your way. Live today like any other day. It'll be okay. Luck will come your way. A new day.
Was that not like the perfect song for Huskies? I love it. A New Day by Cabela and Schmidt. I like this new one. It's so cute. They're right now, they're at my feet here. I wish you guys could see them. I'm trying to get them to come up, but like they're literally getting irritated with each other because Sky keeps jumping up and Misty's like, hey, you're getting all the treats. Come on, Misty. Come on up. Come on up. Oh, she get mad at Sky. Come on. All right. We'll go on before we start a little fight. They're so cute, though. Oh, my goodness. They're right here. Yeah, great new song by Cabela and Schmidt, A New Day. I love it. I like the inspirational themes that they've been coming up with lately. I think that song after song just recently has been just lovely from them, you know, and I've really enjoyed listening to them. They definitely have that chill theme, so let's go ahead and put them on the Chill Zone playlist because that is something I want running in the background definitely as I'm like moving it throughout my day. It's something I can work to, I can kind of chill out to, and I like to take those like nice little chill zone moments for sure. So for those of you who are listening still, I want to just say, oh my God, my dog has gotten into the treats. For those of you who are still listening, I just want to point out to you that I have a really cool story for you guys coming up right after this song, and it's about the 2 essential things that every artist must do in order to be successful. And I think these are really going to help you out if you're an indie artist. So stay tuned for that coming right up after this next song. And the song is going to be by Sarah Proctor, Not For Me, the acoustic version.
I think back to school, I never knew. I thought friends holding hands is what you do. We were young, it was new. Thinking meant more to me than it did to you. I guess it was all in my head until you came right out and said, you're just not for me. Got different stories. It's just not me in a white dress. I'm sorry. I hope that you're alright. It's kept me up all night that I put you in the right mess. I'm sorry. You're just not for me. You're just not for me. I see you with boys so that you're tired. Couldn't be further from me if you tried. And for the first time, my heart it broke. And it hurts even more when no one knows. Guess it was all in my head until you came right out and said, you're just not for me. Got different stories. It's just not me in a white dress. I'm sorry. I hope that you're alright. It's kept me up all night that I put you in the Miss, I'm sorry, you're just not for me. 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 I guess it was all in my head until you came right out and said, you're just not for me. Got different stories. It's just not me in a white dress. I'm sorry. I hope that you're alright. It's kept me up all night that I put you in the right mess. I'm sorry. You're just not for me. Got different stories. It's just not me in a white dress. I'm sorry. I hope that you're alright. It's kept me up all night that I put you in the right mess. I'm sorry. You're just not for me. You're just not for me.
Great song. She's got a beautiful voice, don't you think? Not For Me acoustic, Sarah Proctor. I think she's got a stunning voice, actually. That singer-songwriter vein, a really beautiful, just delicate, just gorgeous chill song. I'm going to put it on the Chill Zone playlist because I want to hear that tonight when I'm trying to decompress after the girls. The girls are like going crazy right now because they're like, we want more treats. We want more treats. Aw, I have one with her head on my lap right now. You have no idea. They are so sweet. Really are. Okay, let's do another Jack's Daily for you guys as promised, and then we'll do 2 more songs, and then we are done for the night. Pretty cool, huh? Guys, we did good. We did good. We listened to a lot of new songs today. Got a lot of people up here. So just in case you don't know, I have a really cool newsletter that you guys might enjoy checking out. It is the Daily Jacks, and it is over there on Medium. The address is jacquelinejacks.medium.com if you ever want to check it out. I know how husky's underneath me. So that is something you might want to look at. And in order to get the newsletter, all you have to do is just subscribe. It is free. There is a paid version as well, but you can just subscribe in your browser and be able to get it anytime you'd like to. And this is a lot of the information and the kind of things that I put up on here. The 2 essential things every artist must do in order to be successful is what I am talking to you guys about now. I'm just about to launch this actually on the Daily Jacks so that you can get the information. But what it is basically, the 2 things that you really need to... Now I've done it. I gave them too many treats. All right, Misty, come here. Come here, sit down. Sit. Here. Sit. Come on. Over here. There you go. Good girl. All right, that's enough. Sorry, guys. I know, those are huskies for you. So the 2 essential things every artist must do in order to be successful. 1, let's talk about content, because in 2022, it is all about content. If you are just releasing music and you're not releasing content around that music, then yeah, it's not going to work out for you. You're not going to be in that competitive area, which is what you really need to do. So she's scared too. She wants back in. So it's about content is one thing, one essential thing. Today's musician just can't just make the music in order to have that chance at success, because the quality and the quantity of music coming out in this arena today, as you know by listening to my show, is way up here. You know what I mean? It used to be where a lot of people had a a brick wall when it came to barrier of entry, right? They couldn't just release music. Now with the apps, the iPhones, the, you know, affordable DAWs, I mean, the DAWs, the systems are just amazing, and you can pretty much fix anything or learn anything. I mean, basically, if you put together like 10-20 minutes a day to learn something new that has to do with, you know, if you put it on your calendar that has to do with production or learning your DAW or social media marketing or something, you will definitely get from point A to point B just by dedicating 10 to 20 minutes a day. You just have to stay on track and do as much as you can in little increments. So don't get overwhelmed, you know, is the big thing. The early 2022 focus right now, as you know, if you listen to my show, is short form video. So when I say creative content is one of the essential things, you have to remember that TikTok is the big thing right now. Facebook, Instagram, those are all huge, and they all are wrapped around short form video. So that's why short form video is going to rule the world in 2022. So when you're doing your music, you have to do a creative content plan, and it can't just be music. But I have some examples for you. So some good ideas to captivate and entertain your following and also stand out from the crowd so you can gain new followings on these platforms are things like setting your calendar, like I said, for 10 to 20 minutes a day to learn something new and actually talk about that on social media, because people love the journey. So if you thought about it, like say every single day for 30 days or 90 days, you kind of mapped a little piece of what you wanted people to know about what you're doing on your journey, even if it's just a 5-second, 10-second, 15-second video or reel or TikTok. You now have 30 pieces of really cool original content that are going to be wrapped around your music in progress. And people love to watch and listen to progress. They really do. They like to see what other people are doing because it's inspiring to them. So maybe share one small thing a day with your audience about what you're doing. So a short video of you recording something, share some lyrics, sing some lyrics, get on there and a cappella sing if you're good at that, or just play and let people know what you're thinking and what, you know, what's spilling around in your mind, because that's something that somebody, once they start a video like that, they're going to watch it all the way through, and they might even repeat it, because that's the whole idea, is you want to put out something interesting that is going to be engaging to the audience that they're not going to want to not listen to, right? You can rant about something that you're struggling with. That's a big thing. Anytime you rant about something you're struggling with, you're going to find people definitely who feel you on that, you know, and probably have gone through the same struggles. I know that one of the hugest things I can tell you is there are literally, like, the largest dog group ever is the Husky community. There's literally like hundreds of thousands of people, as opposed to a lot of the other dog groups that are like maybe 10,000 people in these groups on Facebook. But in the Husky community, there's like 100,000 people all talking about the struggles they're having with training these dogs, you know, or how to get them to do this or that, or is anybody else experiencing this? So when you have common ground like that, and you talk about your struggles, that common ground is a like glue to your audience. It is such a powerful thing when you share that. So don't be ashamed to talk about struggles. It's a big deal, and it's definitely the glue that will hold you with your audience together, because people will always remember that, and then they'll come back and they'll be like, I wonder how she's doing, or I wonder how he's doing with this, and they'll check in with you, you know. So just showing your creative environment also is another thing. So you can like fancy up, like I have my studio behind me. I've got my artwork on the thing. Definitely create these TikToks and stuff with not just a blank wall. If you're going to live stream, or you're going to create a Q&A, or you're going to talk to your audience, try and be in front of something that has to do with what you're doing. Don't just make it boring or stand in front of a door. I never really understood why people did that, because you have so much that you can show in the music business. There's keyboards, there's guitars, there's all kinds of stuff. Just make your studio look cool and definitely put it in the background. It's going to make those environments that you're showing a lot more memorable, and people are going to see things and they're going to like things and they're going to mention things in the background that you can talk about further. They'll check back in with you, and maybe that's something that you now have in common with that person. You know what I mean? I recommend doing reels, shorts on YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, Facebook Stories, Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, and TikTok. On another episode, I just recently reminded you guys that even if you have a image post, you can make that image post into a 3-second reel, even if it doesn't have a audio to it, or you can always add some audio over an image and just maybe throw some graphics or something on it, just using the Instagram app features. And now you have a reel. So there's really no excuse for not having a really cool reel, even if you don't want to be in it. You can always find something, even if you share your song from Spotify to Instagram. Now you have your cover art and you have your song information, and now all you have to do is bring in some GIFs, you know, so that it's a little more active and energetic. You can insert another photo, you can insert yourself in there and talk about your song. You can even like play a little piece of your song and review it and talk about how you got there, you know, and why the song is something that is magically delicious for you, you know. But I think the big thing is show the creative magic behind the door. That is what these short form videos are for, and why they're really, really powerful, and why we're just so addicted to them. I'm addicted to the funny ones, but again, I will definitely watch if somebody's showing their space. I will watch if somebody is cleaning their space. I don't know why, but I just do. I will watch if somebody's talking to their dog in their space. I mean, like, pretty much anything goes. So you can't really do it wrong. You just have to actually do it, and do it several times a day. The second thing is find your lane and stay in it. Now, in the beginning, most musicians, we all know, are going to be doing experimenting. They're going to be experimenting with music. They're going to try different things. They're going to like see their idols, and they're going to be like, oh, I love that song. I want to make a song like that. And then you make that song and you make it your own way. And that's wonderful. But maybe the second song is nothing like the first song, and it's an entirely different genre. So that's fine in the beginning. But when you want to get traction, you have to make a decision. Because if you're trying to get traction within an audience or an algorithm on social media, and you're jumping around too much, it's not going to know where to put you. And people aren't going to know what it is you're doing. Now, you're taking for granted that if somebody follows you today, they are going to remember you in detail for the next 30 days. That's just not going to happen. You have to realize that there's a realistic side to what's going on social media. It's one thing to have your music available and to put it in front of people so that there's no barrier to entry, right? So it's everywhere that they want to be. But there's an entirely different thing that's happening, and that's scrolling. In scrolling, we maybe hit 1,000 pieces of content in a day. So I'm not going to remember, and you're not going to remember every single thing you've seen in a scroll. So if you, as a content creator and a musician, think that what you just put out is going to be so memorable that just seeing it once and just seeing you once is going to be something that we understand and know that we're going to follow and get every time, that is not going to happen. The reason why I'm saying this is because if I follow you because I know you had a really cool country song and I loved it, and I'm such a country music fan, and then you launch a hip hop song, I'm going to unfollow you if I don't like hip hop. I'm not going to remember that you had a really cool country song, and that's why I followed you. And this is why we always say you got to stay in your own lane. Now, social media is even supporting this. So when you're trying to build a YouTube channel, when you're trying to build your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your TikTok, if you're not doing trend videos and you're trying to market your music, if you are doing one thing one day and then another thing the next day, what's going to happen is you're never going to get suggested by the system. The system favors people who lock down what it is they do well and serve that up to the audience in a way that the audience can follow it. They can get to know it, they can follow it, and then they can demand more and start interacting with it. And if they like you a lot and they see you often and you're starting to build a rapport with them, they're going to start sharing it for you. And when they share it, ooh, that's like gold, right? Because now, say every person knows 500 people, every person knows 1,000 people. Now you're talking about sharing. You're talking about going a lot deeper and a lot wider with your content. So as a content strategist, I highly recommend that you take advantage of the algorithms when they're available. And that is like, say on YouTube, you're going to really go hard and heavy. Like your sound is rock and roll. Your sound is alternative rock. Your sound is alternative dream rock. I don't know, whatever it is, narrow it down and do what you do fabulously for at least some time before you decide to give it up and switch. You know, so I think mainly the big thing, if I were going to strategize with an artist, I wouldn't try to take them on and market their music for them if they weren't really settled on what they wanted to do. Unless they wanted to use my system to get some feedback early on some new stuff that they just released and they haven't released it yet. I do a lot of that. We actually do a lot for labels where the artist will give us the single. We'll put it out to the content curators and get in feedback from radio hosts in that genre, from bloggers, from influencers, from everybody that is really just become a tastemaker in the music business in that specific area. We'll take all that feedback, and before the album launches, before the single launches, we actually sit down and look at the feedback and say, you know what? Let's go back and fix some of these things because I think that they're really right and it's good constructive criticism, or yeah, that's not really that important. Let's just move forward with that song. Probably, I would say over half of the music that I work with is done behind the scenes before it ever comes out. So like the music that you see that comes out on our station, that's maybe 10% of what I'm doing every single day. Because the majority of people really want to hear the feedback. They want to know right down to strategy in this genre. What do the people that are tastemakers in this genre think of this song strategically as compared to the rest of the things that they're playing and seeing really take off? And that's how you become the master and king of a niche, and that's how you rise big time from that niche. Now, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, this is how it's being done today. So if you see people rising up, they're doing a lot of the background work there, and they're sticking to their road. They're figuring out what's fun for them, what they love to do, and they're just plowing into it. They're spending that 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever they can do every single day in really dedicating themselves to that area, to learning about who's making that music in that area, who's doing really well, what the trends are, what's happening, who the audience is, what they like in that music, what is, you know, what's the hot mix today, and what people are really talking about in that specific area. All of that is going on in music right now. So on my side, it's tons and tons of sharing and talking and chatting about little details, production details, things like how long is the intro to the song? How long is the outro to the song? Does the song switch it up too much? Does the song not switch it up enough? You know, is the vocal engaging? You know what I mean? What is it that it in this genre, does it apply? Does it fit the audience that actually listens in that area? All that stuff is what I'm doing all day long. So when I go to my chill zone playlist, I expect you guys to give me some really good chill zone music. Otherwise, my mind's working until 3, 4 in the morning, and then I gotta start again at 5 a.m. So I need to unwind like after this show. And that is my last Daily Jacks for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you got some value of it. I'll pop it up on the newsletter so that you can read through it. There's some more information there, as well as some really good examples of people who are doing it right and who are mapping out their creative journey really, really well, to the point of millions of views like this year. Pretty cool. Even some people who are leading these sub niches like the lo-fi production, people who are leading the blocks of pop, you know, in indie pop, or people who are songwriters producing and creating music that is just really just determining the lane and commanding the space. So I have these examples going on to my newsletter, and once again, the newsletter is right there. It's jacquelinejacks.medium.com. Definitely something that you want to subscribe to so you can get all this kind of information. All right. I was going to play 2 more songs, but I'm going to play one because we're headed out, and I've already run over time, and I don't want to keep you guys too long. You guys are amazing for being here this long, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me share the music and helping me create something that is going to be really cool long-term for artists here on YouTube or Spotify if you're listening to the show's Release Radar on Spotify or wherever it is that you're listening. Thank you for helping me do this, because I think it's really important that indie artists not only get educated on what's going on in the music business, but we're kind of like in this little area in between where they're not quite mainstream yet, but we really want to hear you. We really want to celebrate your talents, and we really want to see what kind of skills you're coming out with, and we want to inspire you to do more. And that's what AVA Live Radio primarily is for and about. So Pinky Swear is the last song I want to listen to. A Day's Wait is the name of the band. Yes, I think we have done a good job on today's show. Let's see if it lasts or if they boot us for it. Either way, we're going to cut it up and deliver lots of the pieces of this show on separate videos for you and separate episodes over there on all of the streaming platforms. Guys, Jacqueline Jacks for AVA Live Radio. Thank you for being here again. I love you dearly. I really do. Here's that. We're letting go.